You're listening to KFWB News Talk 980. My name is Les Brown, and our program is designed to inspire you to live your dreams, love your life, and manifest your greatness. And today we're talking about getting unstuck. I know what it is to be stuck. I remember when I became involved in speaking, they say, be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. And a friend of mine named Holton got me a speaking engagement. I was living in Miami, Florida, and had a community center in Houston, Texas, for the National Policemen's Association. And I was ready to go until he told me that there was going to be a psychologist on the panel with me. I thought I was going to be on the panel by myself. And when he said that, my fear kicked in because I don't have a college education and I had a tremendous inferiority complex at that time. So I wouldn't return any of his calls. And then one day I came in, my secretary said, Hilton was here and he left a plane ticket for you to go to Houston, Texas. I said, you're kidding. I didn't return his calls. I thought maybe they would move on and find another speaker. I can't go on a panel with a psychologist. They'll know I don't have a college degree and they'll make me look bad. She said, well, he left a plane ticket here. I was too embarrassed to call him and tell him I was scared to go. So I flew to Houston, Texas, and the psychologist didn't show up. Oh, my God. I'm just thinking, before telling you this, if he had showed up, I would not have spoken. I'd have stayed in the dressing room. They had to come get me out of the dressing room. Oh, my God. I was stuck in fear. And fortunately, a friend talked me out of that. And he says, Les, what you have has value too. You don't have a college degree. Nobody cares about that except in certain kinds of positions. You've got some experiences in life. You've gone through some things. You've overcome some stuff. Come on, man. You can do this. I was stuck in fear. Ryan, thank you so much for calling. And now, where are you stuck, Ryan? You have a relationship challenge that you're dealing with?
Yeah, Les, thanks for taking my call.
Thank you.
I'm pretty stuck right now. I've had some recent infidelity issues with my wife, and I'm having trust issues right now. I'm stuck on where to go from here. It's been about a month now, and
wait a minute. Did you violate the relationship, or did she violate the relationship?
No, Les, she did.
She did.
Violated my trust. And
she
my
violated your trust. Say it again.
And my emotions, and our marriage, among other things.
Okay, now, did you tell her at that time that you are willing to forgive her and to move on?
Well, we were having a discussion about what had happened because there were very minute details about what had happened. So at first it was a friendship to her. But as I told her what I needed to move on was to know the full scope of the relationship, what she did. I needed to know that I could trust her and to be honest with me. And that took some time. It took a little too long. It took a couple weeks before she finally came clean.
But she did finally come clean.
Right, but she's been lying about the lies since then.
Okay, but she finally came clean.
Yes.
Okay, now, here's what to do. She didn't have to come clean, but she finally came clean. First of all, I understand that. I mean, I don't want anybody to lie to me and don't make me feel stupid, all right? You've been busted. Don't hold back. Come clean. Now, some people won't come clean. I remember a blues song where he said a guy was singing a song and his wife saw him coming out of a room with a woman. He said, baby, those are your lying eyes. Your eyes were lying to you. Okay? He wouldn't come clean. He would just lie. He just would not tell the truth. But she told the truth. Here's what the opportunity for you. And that is, forgiving is not forgetting. Forgiving is remembering without anger. She did not have to strip herself and be transparent and vulnerable and tell you the truth. Now, you have an opportunity. You can crush her. You can destroy her. I read a book once called Why I'm Afraid to Tell You Who I Am, because you might not like me, and that's all I've got. And so right now, you can love her. She's there. Do you believe that she loves you?
I think I'm kind of in that phase right now where I'm working on forgiving, but I'm having a hard time forgetting and moving past the things.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying to you. It's not something you work on. It's something that it's a decision. It's a commitment to the relationship. When you bite, do you ever chew chewing gum?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have you ever bit your tongue while chewing your chewing gum?
Absolutely.
Did you cut your tongue out?
No, sir.
Okay, on the other side of this, you are going to build another relationship. Your relationship took a hit. It took a hit. It took a hit. It's not the end of the world. She loves you. Do you love her? That's the key.
I'm having a hard time, Les.
Okay, well, no. Either you do is like, are you pregnant? I'm having a hard time. Either you're pregnant or you're not. Do you love her?
I can't look at her right now and love her.
Okay, then you don't love her. Then you need to go on and don't torture her. Don't torture her. Just leave her be. Just let her know, I can't do this anymore. I don't love you anymore. This is a deal breaker. But let me ask you, Ryan, why in the hell would you crush her by saying, I want to know the whole truth, and she finally tell you the truth after all the haranguing, and now you're saying, I can't look at you, I don't love you anymore, and I can't do this. Come on, what did you want? Why did you want to strip her down like that?
Well,
I want to ask you.
The short-term nature of the relationship didn't seem like what had occurred would have occurred.
Say it again?
The short-term nature of the relationship made it appear that what had occurred probably wouldn't have occurred in such a short period of time.
Okay, but I'm saying to you, she made a mistake. It was dumb, it was stupid, it was violation of your marriage. But you stayed on her. I want to know all the facts, and the reason that you stayed on her, you wanted her to tell you everything. She finally told you everything, and now you're saying, I can't forget it. I can't look at her. I don't love her now. And that's, so now, what you've said, you need to go on. Because you can't stay there. If you stay there and you're going to look at her through this relationship and this violation of the relationship, it's not fair to her and it's not fair to you. See, things that happen to you, it can make you bitter or it can make you better. I have had infidelity. My former, well, I don't want to implicate anything, but let me just say this. I know about that, and it's painful. It's painful. You hear me? It's painful. But let me tell you something. When someone gives you their heart and spill their guts and tell you the truth and the whole truth, you owe it to them and to yourself to be honest and why you wanted that. Why did you want that?
I appreciate that, Les.
Okay? So if you don't love her, move on. If you do love her, let it go. Let go or be dragged. You let it go or to drag you down.
Hey, I want to thank you for that, Les. You mind if I give a recommendation for a book? I know it's not exactly what you asked.
Yeah, hold on. I'll talk to you. Yes, hold on. I'll give you a recommendation, okay? Hey, listen, the number to call is 888-539-2980. That's 888-539-2980. Thank you, Ryan, for being coachable and listening. My name is Les Brown. You stuck? You call 888-539-2980. You're listening to KFWB News.